Today, I'm getting my filler dissolved.
Oh, I'm so nervous. I feel I'm putting my big girl pants on today. Who is she? My hair is just thinner than it was from being poorly last year. Okay, there was one last purchase. How amazing is a pineapple? Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, I love it so much. Why do things like this bring me so much joy? I am in my laundry room, laundry room, laundry room. I am in my laundry room. It's amazing.
So busy today. Free clothes that they sent me. Yeah, it was a really nice evening. It's almost 9:30 now. That we did in the Instagram and stuff. I'll see you later. It's the first day. So, but the mechanic did it?
No, the mechanic
No.
really good.
Welcome to another vlog. I thought I'd be quite peppy this week, but I'm not. I had a really bad day on Monday, just mentally. It's difficult because I have no reason to feel low and depressed. So many amazing things are going on, but I just had one of those days. And again, I was coming off my period. It happens, hormones doing their thing. Just had a really, really low day where nothing could pick me up. Even doing things that make me happy. Yesterday, I have definitely got a head cold coming on or something because Andrew came back from work and he's had a sinusy thing. He had that all weekend and he couldn't function. And I feel like I've got 2 golf balls here. It hurts to talk and swallow. And it feels like I've got razor blades that have just attacked my throat. So yesterday was bad. Today I've woken up, it's not too bad, but I am on codeine and ibuprofen. Today I'm getting my filler dissolved. I did touch on this in the last vlog, had my consultation and I've booked it in and it's been a week later. That is probably going to be the most eventful thing happening in this vlog. But also Andrew is away. He has gone to Monaco with Formula E. He is back on Saturday, back for a night, and then he's going away and for another stint. So I think that might also be why I'm feeling quite low and not funky fresh. So I apologise I don't have any pep in my step. I'm going to do the best that I can because I'm really, really enjoying these vlogs and I want to do just more than vlogs and do a Sunday video as well, which I asked on my Instagram, and I've had really, really good ideas for Sunday videos. I have had a shower and I wanted to share some bits that I got from Amazon. I got some face halos. I have got the dupes of these, but they don't exist anymore. So I had to go and get the face halos, but these particular ones were not full priced. So I got 3. I have got Elizabeth Earl ones, which came with a hot cloth cleanser from years ago, and I used them. I've got an Elemis face cloth as well, but these type of round face cloths are really just nice on your face and easy to use, almost like a massive face pad. So they're good, got those. I then got some bamboo cotton buds because I am running out. So this is a stash of 600. And then I've got one of these. I swear we probably got one of these somewhere in the house, or we borrowed Andrew's dad's, but I can't find it. It is a belt hole puncher. There are some belts that I've got, but I need more from ages ago. I need some more holes put in them. So I have got myself one of these. And you really have to clamp down. You can change the different types of loops, different types of holes you want. Don't know how this all lets you move it around. Undo that to then change this. Handy to have for every now and then. So I am all ready. My hair is not cooperating. It's due to get washed and I probably should have done it yesterday, but it's fine. God, I need to leave shortly. I'm just really nervous. I can't remember the last time. I have had my lips dissolved before and then like refilled. I don't remember it hurting. But it just is what it is, you know? Anyway, what I did want to say is like when I'm really, really happy and I'm smiling, it really just protrudes. Can't wait for that to go. Just... Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I need something sugary. Take some sugar with you, Grace. Don't like my hair. Don't know what these are. Original Cornish fairings. Oh, come on. Right, I'm here and I'm going to try not be a wimp. Okay? Don't do wimp behaviour here, Grace. You're strong. Put your big girl pants on. Ooh.
There we go. There is quite a...
I have got a big masseter. Is that right? Masseter muscle?
Yeah.
But no, there is a lot of filler there.
Chin slightly harder to feel in the chin because you've got a big...
Do you know what it is?
Because
Like,
there's a lot of muscle there.
when I smile,
Mm,
you see how
a bit
bumpy it is?
Oh yeah, so give me that. So yeah. Okay, so there's definitely... So, and relax. That there.
Oh my god, I'm so brave. Like, I full on put my big girl pants on today. I'm gonna do a proper doodah when I'm at home because it's been raining now and now it's really sunny and this reflection isn't working for me, but he just made me feel really comfortable. And I'm so used to women and we're like nattering away about girly things. He was fantastic. He just made me feel really comfortable, have a little gossip. Yeah, it was good. I'm so excited. I do look like I've been butchered, but like I can already see it going down. I'm just so excited.
I still can't get over how brave I was. I don't know whether I'm going to put the footage in because I'll have to do the whole like trigger warning thing because like it's a needle this big, which is the cannula, that kind of like goes in and whatnot. But I might show like the numbing and the wiping off and like the afters and stuff because I'm doing a whole other filler video. But I'm so proud of myself. I get like a little bit of a high after like when I've had Botox or filler. I think it's because you have this anxiety and this adrenaline beforehand, and I am someone where it's the stress beforehand that is the worst part, and then afterwards you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that and I was so good. And I even said to Tom, I was like, oh, I am so brave. But yeah, as I said, I don't want this to be a whole like filler, it's all about filler in this vlog, but I cannot tell you how long I've been waiting for this to kind of go and how long it's been bothering me. This is an exciting journey for me. Hi there. Although I am going to be doing a filler video, like a whole YouTube video on start to finish, my explanation as to why I'm getting it done, the process of having filler dissolved, pain, and all of that kind of stuff. I did just want to come in and say for this vlog, because I'm touching on it, that filler can be so addictive, and it's gotten to the point now where I'm actually obviously I've had my jaw and chin dissolved, definitely going to need another round, spoiler, that you just shouldn't go into these things lightheartedly, not just go and do things on a whim. Because I'm telling you now, I'm paying for it now, quite literally. I did enjoy having filler. It does give you a high because of that adrenaline feeling. As I've already stated, I don't regret any filler that I've had done because I have enjoyed it. It has made me happy. But just for people that are maybe younger than me or haven't done as much as I have, although it can be dissolved, it's not always as simple as that. And again, I don't want to go into it too much, but if this is of interest to you, this particular video that I'll be putting out is something that I would advise you to go and watch. There are risks to having filler dissolved, and I had to take that into consideration. Anaphylactic, you can be potentially allergic to hyaluronidase, so I had to have saline injected into me and then hyaluronidase injected to me, and we had to wait and see whether my arm had a reaction to it. So it's not as simple as, well, if I don't like it, I can dissolve it. And, you know, there are vascular occlusions that come into it and all of this. But I just wanted to just state for this purpose that please do your research on your practitioner, you know, or like how long they've been doing aesthetics for, where they've gone training, have they got insurance, look at their work. Things these days can be so heavily manipulated and not always transparent, so just be mindful and just please do your research. Yeah, there's just a lot of aspects that go into this, and yes, it's not as invasive as going under the knife, but you still are getting injected, and just do your research, please. Right, come on then. Telling everybody I'm a side. Kiki, come. Kiki, come. Kiki. Right, I need a papoy. Oh, right, your breath, mate. See what I have to do? Let's get out of here. Madhouse. It's lovely to get out, don't get me wrong, but Kiki she's a piece of work. She is hard work, but she is not full dachshund. And she just has more battery power to burn. Chucked it down, and it looks like it's going to do it again, but it's also really nice and sunny. It's really messing with my brain. I don't know about anyone else, but it's messing with my brain. Luna's really specific about routes or paths. She won't just go across a field. She's so far away. Luna! She's there. Luna, this way! Down here! No, pee-pee, this way! What's going on? I want to stay on the path. Oh, pee-pee. I think I'm all tuckered out. I feel like it's going to chuck it down. Back from the walk now, and next door had a package, and it's from H&M, and I wasn't necessarily going to get this, but I'm baking so much that one needs an apron. Oh, I absolutely love it. I'll link it down below if anyone wants it, but I just thought it was very like, I don't know, it's giving me Victorian vibes. But then it crosses over at the back. Like, when you're baking, you need to protect your clothes. The only thing I wish it did have was a little pocket here, so I could just, I mean, what do you put in there anyway? Decent length. Who is she? I'm feeling quite mentally flat. I think that's just my week this week. Hormonal, Andrew not being here, I don't know. Just not in a good headspace this evening. I have just gone to see my friend Danny, who lives down the road, and spend some time with her little one, which was really lovely. I love being silly with kids, and yeah, that was just really, really nice, and nice to just kind of get out of my little bubble. I am hoping that at the end, towards the end of this week, is going to pick up and be a bit more exciting, but I'm just, the pep is not in my step. I am supposed to be having a delivery tomorrow, which I really hope comes through, because I have ordered, well, Andrew ordered it, a Swan, it's like a hybrid mop. It buffs and mops your floors, but it's also a hoover. If you love TikTok and you're on TikTok, you would have seen it. On our particular flooring, we can't use steam, and our whole downstairs is hard flooring,
and getting a mop out, a spin mop, and doing, like, you need to do it every single day. So it's just a lot of work. And I saw this mop and I'm like, this could solve a lot of our problems. Tomorrow it is therapy day as well. So that's going to be heavy in some respects. And I also want to sit down and write out some goals for myself, career-wise. What's making me happy? What can I bring to the table? Get back into a place that I was working so hard to get at last year that just kind of fell flat on its face. Good morning. I do not feel well at all. I feel like I want to be sick. All of this is congested. Oh, I do feel like I want to be sick. And I hate it when I don't feel well, but my brain's still ticking over and wants to do stuff. And I can actually get really, really depressed because things aren't working the way I want them to. My brain just, I don't know, just doesn't like it. But that might just be for everyone. So yeah, that is where I'm at. I'm really sorry this isn't as exciting, but this is wholesome home vlogging material. Keeping it real. Woo! Let's make some pancakes.
So here she is in here.
So
I wonder if
I bet there is a way to make all-purpose flour self-raising. It's probably to do with baking powder or something. If you don't have self-raising flour, swap it for an equal amount of plain or all-purpose flour and add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So can I do my other recipe?
I didn't realise that. So it smells slightly different on every. I don't know why, but I.
Of the dry ingredients and pour in the wet ingredients.
Using the end of the Hoover today, and as you would have seen last Monday, we got a house. Today's the day we've been to the house. We have space for the smaller ones. We're going to go and view it again.
Do you know what? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I didn't have the right flour. Tried to make it work.
Literally on Saturday, it's now Monday, so we've got any food in. We had an amazing trip away.
Oh, she's puffing up.
That something might still go wrong. We exchanged back in July, and when you exchange, that is kind of like the official.
I don't think you understand. Like, I feel like shit, and this could literally pivot my whole day.
Today, I feel like I'm never going to see the end because I
feel like the heat is a bit too hot though.
But,
yeah, I'm burning these unintentionally. Right, I need to sort this memory card out because it's saying I've only got 6 minutes left, and it's not like massively time consuming, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing to promote hair growth. I use Nature Spell. I got this in a pack. It is messy. It does live in my side drawer here, which is absolutely just covered in oil. I use this one and refill it, and I've got another one which is jojoba oil. I just got it when they're on discount. If you're on TikTok too much, you see the ads. Everyone's promoting it all the time. Try not to do too much because you're going to clog your hair follicles, but I don't even squeeze the bottle too much. I just comb it through, and like I try and make sure I get my baby hairs as well because I want growth around my hairline. Ultimately, my hair is just thinner than it was from being poorly last year. My body kind of freaked out, and every time I'd wash my hair or brush my hair, so much would come out. Not in clumps, but enough for it to be noticeable. And I definitely have noticed a difference with what I'm doing, but this is the first step. So I've put it in my hair, and then I've got one of these, which is like something, it's very soft. You normally use this in the shower to lather your shampoo. I gently use it on my scalp to just massage in the oil. I don't necessarily like the look, the scrape back look, because it takes me back to 90s Croydon facelift look, because I used to do that with gel and get bullied. I was someone that if I was running around or doing sports or anything, I get these, I call them my Jewish curls, but I have all of these hairy bits and they go so curly. That with a bright red face. I wasn't vibing with it, so I used to gel it all back, and yeah, I got bullied for it, which was great. But now it's trending, moosing it all back, or in my case, I'm using the oil. Oh, it feels so good. And then I use my tangle teaser. That is tame, to be fair. I'd probably put in a bit more oil. I never put it in the ends, or if I do, it's a light oil. I don't know why I've put on makeup, because I knew I was going to oil my hair, but people do it. And yeah, if there's places that I feel could do with a bit more, I just pop in. I do like to put a lot around my crown, because my crown is not great, but I do rate it, and it's just like a natural way of producing hair growth. I then have a shampoo and conditioner that I'm using, which you can actually get in Boots. I thought you'd only get it on their website. It was sent to me last year, and I think I spoke about it last year. And I was supposed to have like a code so you can get money off, but the communication between the brand and all of that just wasn't great. They gave me a login, it didn't work. Like, I'm not an influencer. I don't know how to do all this stuff, but if someone's asking to send me something and I agree with what it is, or it's on brand with who I am and what I stand for, then I'll say yes. And it's actually a really good shampoo and conditioner. So, you know, I did say to them, by all means, happy to receive the products, but I want to try it out before I talk about it or promote it in any way, shape or form. But yeah, a year later, even my hairdressers noticed, and I was using it before I started using the oil. I've only been doing the oil for about 4 months. She's like, your hair grows really quickly, and I've never had a hairdresser say that. So with the shampoo and conditioner and then this, I mean, you're laughing really. I mean, I'll link everything below, but your best bet is to go on TikTok and look for nature's spell, and there will be some sort of influencer or discount kicking about, and it's good to just have, really. I do this almost every time I wash my hair. Sometimes I'm just lazy and my hair gets greasy and I'm like, ugh, can't be arsed. But I'm going to therapy today. I'm feeling really sad, and I thought I'm going to put some makeup on, but then I also have got greasy hair, so I was like, oh, I need to put oil in my hair. So yes, I will check back with you once this is done. Full on eggheading today. Therapy went really well. I was in a bit of a tiz beforehand. Just not feeling great today, and just mentally not really great. So it was good to kind of chat it all out. I parked outside therapy, and now I've come to John Lewis and I've parked here because I'm going to go to M&S and get some food from the big M&S. I might have a little look around their clothes, and I feel like I needed to keep out the house for a little bit longer, because I feel like I'm slowly going into hermit mode and getting really like low and mopey, and I don't want to be like that. So I'm trying to like do things to just build up tolerance, but also like snowball positive habits or good habits. So let's go do that. I went into the city. It was so busy, and I really don't like vlogging in public, so didn't do that. But I did buy some stuff. This is also my outfit of the day. Bum, bum, bum. My dungies, my Converses, my sling bag, obviously slicked my hair back, and then a lovely coat that my mum got me for my birthday. Let's start with M&S. Now, I was going to look in there for another fleece or something like that that's a darker colour that I could throw on when I'm wearing like darker colours, because I feel like my fleece is a light colour and I feel like there's a lot of contrast and it bothers me a little bit. Alas, yeah, didn't find anything. What was nice is that they've got a Nobody's Child's, is that one? Nobody's Child. I see it a lot in John Lewis, but they've got a massive section in M&S now, and that was interesting. But as I said, very busy in the city. It was just as everyone's finishing school, work, and it was also raining. Just not nice, and also like I'm just overstimulated and just a bit not great. So I've got some tulips. I also went and got some sushi from Mantain because I actually haven't eaten anything other than 1.5 chocolate chip pancakes. For dinner tonight, which is quite imminent, so I'm going to be having like a double dinner situation, I got some filled pasta. And I'm going to have that with mascarpone sauce. Pray for me. I got some unsalted butter because if there's one thing that's going to make me happy, that's baking. So I'm going to make some bourbon brownies. And because I was in M&S, I got these ones. And they're not what the recipe required, but we're going to go with it. These ones. The extra cream bourbon creams. Extra cream bourbon creams, that is a mouthful. And then the recipe also required 200 grams of dark chocolate, so I got M&S special. So a little bit of a treat after therapy. I'm going to maybe do some baking today or tomorrow morning, or at the weekend. Treated myself to some flowers, £3.50. Also sushi, you know, good vibes, good vibes. Also, this arrived just a second ago from Amazon. We have got some toothpaste and toothbrush and all the accessories for the dogs. Gonna have to keep on top of it now, especially with Ralph and his funky teeth. And this one is something that Andrew made fun of me, but when I was tidying his study the other day, because I don't know whether I've said this too, but it's gotten to the point where you could not walk into Andrew's study. And I've asked him to clean it several times, organise. I was like, show me where things go, let's get organised, whatever. But because he's been so fleeting here, there and everywhere, it just hasn't been done. Completely understand, but it's also getting on my tits. So effectively, we've both been working from the dining table and I absolutely hate the idea of that. So I tidied his study and I started working in there on Monday, which was really, really nice. And I was going through my drawers because my office drawer is in there, and I came across my Uno cards, but they weren't in a pack. And a few weeks ago we went to Smithy's to go look at the Lego, which again was very overstimulating because these, like, they go up. I felt like I was in America with just the large variety of just Legos and toys and everything. It was just mind-boggling. However, there was a stand, an Uno stand of various Uno cards, but there's also like a case for your Uno cards. And I was like, oh my God, Andrew, I need this. Yeah, no, you don't. We have this thing about Uno. Whenever I play it, I'm a really sore loser. I really hate it when he wins. So a lot of the time he doesn't want to play with me, which is fair enough, but I'm just obsessed with Uno. And I think he has the mentality of just kind of like, let's just downplay this Uno obsession. So if I see a case for Uno cards, he's probably thinking, she's going to want to play Uno sometime. Let's not encourage this. Come on, let's get out of the shop. Got the shop. Well, they do it on Amazon. I just had this reminder the other day of like, oh yeah, they do an Uno case, because I found my cards and they weren't in their protective casing that they come with. But that doesn't matter, Grace, because you found out a few weeks ago that there is a branded Uno zip-up case, which is perfect for travelling. And what I love about this is that Andrew's mum also bought me Uno Flip for Christmas, and I could put them in here as well. Well, the zip isn't great, but how amazing is that? You're supposed to put the instructions in there, and then you've got half the deck there and half of the deck there, and then they're protected in here. I'm a loser, but I'm so happy. Suck on that, Andrew. Also, when I was in the city, I left M&S and was like, I want to go get some sushi because I'm absolutely starving. I was going to eat it in the car, but it was getting so busy on the roads. I'm like, I just need to get home. I was like, well, if I'm going to go get sushi, I'm going to go to Tiger because I've seen some really cool Tiger offerings as of late on TikTok, Instagram, and whatnot. So I will show you. I only got 3 things. I say only, but I shouldn't have bought them at all, really. I was talking about I needed a trinket dish for the ensuite bathroom to put all my jewellery in for when I go in and have a shower. This is a little lilac one. Little trinkety dish. And just to put like earrings in there. And then on this one, I might put my necklaces. a little green one. And I just thought together they look quite nice. And that was like, that might have been £4.50 and this was £2.50. And then yeah, lastly, I got this daily planner, which I think I now know where people have got this from. And it says like what the weather is, your mood, how much water you've drunk, breakfast, lunch, dinner, what have you got today to do, what have you got tomorrow to do. And it's really great. And I love this like ribbon bit at the top. This, I just like how I could just put that in a bag and work my way through that. I might even get another one and just have it in one of my drawers, so when I'm finished with this, I've kind of got a spare, but I'm just going to see how I get on with it first. Okay, there was one last purchase. This wasn't a silly purchase, and there is a story to it. I got this. How amazing! It's a pineapple. I think Helen has one of these. Well, I'm not sure whether she still has it, but it was in her downstairs toilet. She had, I think her one is from Next, but it's got all her bog roll in it. And I was like, oh my God, that would be perfect for laundry, like dirty clothes. Especially when Andrew comes back from his trips. There's just like an overflow of clothes. And what we've got at the moment is quite a floppy, non-structured, fabric-y kind of washing basket. And in John Lewis, I always walk past this because we tend to park at John Lewis and then walk through. And I always look at it and I go, yeah, I really like that. I really like that. I was like, Andrew, we should get that. And we never do, / I'm not sure whether he hears me when I say that. But all storage baskets are 20% off up until the 30th of April. So this was £45 down to 36, I think. But it is massive. Like, it is so big. And I just feel like it's aesthetically pleasing. It's a pineapple for frick's sake. And yeah, it goes with our decor. And I've been like ogling at it for like months now, so hopefully Andrew won't kill me. But I'm very, very happy with this purchase. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. I could actually cry. I am so excited for this. Basically, this may solve all my issues in keeping this floor tidy, hygienic, nice smelling. I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful. But also, I want to make content on this. So, if you want to see the unpacking, the setting up and all that, I'm trying to make a reel. So you might see one on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, well, guys, go follow me. It's at Grace Olivia Susan. Wowee. I mean, I've got my little microphone on because she makes noises and she talks to you. She looks freaking magnificent. I'm not sure whether you can see her displayed over here. So, first impressions. I really like it, but there are some things I'm not vibing with. I don't like their cleaner, mainly because there isn't any fragrance to it. There literally isn't. So what I would suggest is get a little bit of Sephora, because I think I put in, it says 35ml into the bottle, and I feel like that was a bit too much anyway. So cold water, I guess you could do warm water. I wouldn't say like piping hot water. So I would say probably like half a capful, because it can get quite bubbly and you'll see the white soapy streaks on the floor. I do like the fact that it buffs into the floor. We have dogs like in and out of the garden. It's quite chaotic. So I'm not expecting miracles here. And I did proper like rub on the floor and I did get some dirt up, but I don't know, I was trying to get what speed you need to do, whether you can just go like that around or do you need to go in and come back. So I wouldn't say I've done it properly. And I also wouldn't say that that's horrendous. Even when I'm scrubbing the floor like that and you're exerting a lot of energy and there is so much floor space here, we needed something that made the job easier. And this definitely has. I'm just figuring out what I like. And there's no streaks on the floor. I can tell. I can see my croc marks, but I'm not going to wear my Crocs, so we can get over that. But let me just do a little bit of a demonstration. But we take her out. So do this, press the on button. Enough. You pull the trigger and then you can release the trigger, or keep the trigger on all the time, but it's just going to constantly release water. And then there's a brush that spins and does all the work for you. It is also a hoover, so you don't need to hoover before and then mop. It's just really effortless. There's a mark there on the floor. And it's gone away. Yeah, so we have obviously the front door through there. Just, there's a lot of, I'd say this area in the kitchen gets the worst. She just talks to you.
Please place on the docking station.
No, bitch, I'm about to do it again.
Starting. Eco mode.
I just find this so manageable. God, I'm getting sweaty. Oh, I love it so much. Why do things like this bring me so much joy? She just likes talking to you. Look how disgusting that is. Okay, that's been emptied. Now, oh. So now that I've done that, you press this button.
Start self-cleaning. Roller brush self-cleaning.
Ooh,
Tube cleaning.
how satisfying is that?
Hello, my loves. I do apologise for this vlog, but I also want to say thank you so much for consistently watching them. As I always say, I like to keep it transparent and real, and this last week just hasn't been the one for me mentally and physically, apparently. How the rest of these clips kind of came together was so mishmashy, and I got so poorly that it just, there was no flow. And I'm really working on my storyline with some of these vlogs because they're more enjoyable to edit and they're enjoyable to watch. And when it comes across like I'm picking up the vlogging camera and it looks like I don't want to do it, or I haven't got that authenticity about sharing my life, that's when I'm just not going to shove clips in. I do this because I enjoy it. And when it gets to the point where I'm obviously poorly and my mental health is just coincides with that, that's when I just need to kind of call it quits in that sense. But I am feeling a lot better this week, and it looks like this week coming is going to give us a bit of sunshine. Andrew is away again, so that's not fun, but as my weeks normally go, I've got another round of therapy. She's also given me homework this week, which I am going to take you along with. And I might do a little bit of a chatty segment or another video just talking about therapy and the goodness it's doing for me, because it truly is doing its wonders. Although I have bad days or you know they trundle into a good couple of days, I now know mechanisms, and I have mechanisms to pull me back out, which I didn't have before. So I'm very thankful for that. Andrew is going to be back at the weekend, which is when we're due to have lovely weather too. So it'll be just more wholesome home content. That's probably my most favourite to document. So yes, I'm going to park it here. This has been long enough already. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because it really helps. And I think just to tie this all up together, how are you feeling? How has your week been? Please do leave a comment, because I'd love to have a bit of a chit chat. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you next time.